In our last update, which was down there on Friday, we gave you one setup on Bitcoin, which was that if we were able to bounce into this resistance, then personally I was interested in opening a short position for a potential reversal to the downside. And if we go over to the charts, as you can see, that's exactly what happened. We got the bounce into our resistance and got a very nice rejection to the downside. So with that said, as usual, before we dive into today's price action and what you can potentially expect next, let me recap what we did inside the Discord. So extremely simple as usual, I was just waiting for that resistance above. Now on Sunday as well in our live stream, I did give a potential long setup, which was this one. If you were able to drop before reaching that resistance, then as you can see right there, I was interested in opening a long position to take it up to my resistance before seeing a potential rejection to the downside. However, even though we got the drop, my support level got front run and we got the move up without me being able to open a long position. In any case, when I woke up on Monday and I saw this first rejection, what I said was that this one was too early in my opinion to open short positions, and what I wanted to see was for price to range up there before sweeping the highs again, and then this is when I wanted to look for short positions. And to say that this scenario played out exactly as predicted would be an understatement, because what happened, we ranged for the entire day, ended up sweeping the highs exactly as expected. We got the rejection, and of course personally I did take my short position. Now to the downside, we did have one support that we had to lose in order to see new daily lows, which were all the way down to $107,000, and that was this order block at $110,000. So basically what I said was that if we lost it, I wanted to see new daily lows. I left after having taken my short position, and when I came back, we had seen a decent bounce off of the order block, so I was potentially interested in opening long positions. But when we got the drop before the Asian session, I decided not to open any long position, which was the right idea, because today I woke up, we got this very nice drop to the downside, and of course I am still in my short position and still haven't implemented a take profit one yet. So back to the charts. With all of this in mind, what can you expect next? Am I still expecting Friday's plan to play out and to get a continuation to the downside, or could we look for a reversal higher? Well, the first thing that we want to note is that this support below us that I outlined in Sunday's live stream still hasn't been tapped. So today this will be my area of focus. What's the logic behind it? We have a 4-hour imbalance right there, a 4-hour order block, and on the 1 hour same thing, we have an imbalance and an order block. Plus on the lower time frames right here, we still have a triple bottom that has yet to be taken out in my opinion. And that's one of the main reasons why I haven't implemented a take profit one on my short position. Because if we take out this triple bottom, which I am expecting, I would expect a drop to my support, which would give me another 1% of profits on my short position. So that's why in my view at least, there's no need to implement a take profit one yet. But with that said, how can you play around this? Well, if we go on the daily chart, we do have a pretty nice confluence to expect a reversal to the upside. And that is that right there we have a wickless daily candle on both Bybit and Binance. And as you know, if you have been watching us for a while, is that wickless daily candles tend to act as a very big magnet to price. So that's one very important confluence to potentially expect a reversal to the upside. So back on the lower time frames, my support hasn't changed. Basically what I'm looking at today is a further drop to the downside to hit my support, and then of course if we see a reaction, I will take profits on my short, open a long position for a potential reversal to the upside. However, of course, if we come down and we lose this level, then this would be a big sign of weakness in my opinion, and I would love to see this low taken out at $103,000. So that's mainly what I'm looking for today. It's very simple as usual. I have one support below. If we are able to get that drop, a nice reaction, then I will be interested in long positions for a potential reversal to the upside. However, if we come down and we lose it, then I would simply like to see a further drop to the downside, and of course for Friday's plan to fully play out and see a drop below $100,000. Now with that said, there is one last thing that I want to say. that would be that if we take out this low, which I wouldn't like, of course, but if we take it out and I see a lot of imbalances down there, I will not be interested in hunting for a bottom because I don't have any support down there. But if we do get that drop and we get a strong reclaim of the lows, then I will potentially be interested in opening a long position. Okay, so that's one scenario that I want you to keep in mind. In my opinion, it is very unlikely to play out, but in case it does, if we take out that low and then get the reclaim, have a lot of imbalances on the job, then I will also potentially open a long position on the reclaim. But as I said today, my main scenario and my main support would be this one, get a job, potentially reversal to the upside. However, if we lose it, then I would like a further continuation below and a break of $100,000. So with all of this in mind, as usual, if you guys enjoyed this update, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.